Hi everyone, good afternoon, and welcome to Project Learn, a Reskill and Spark AR initiative aiming at upskilling tech enthusiasts on emerging AI technology with the help of workshops and hackathons and building a highly engaged Spark AR community. Through these workshops, you would be taught how to build AR effects on Spark AR Studio with features that enhance the experience of Facebook and Instagram users. I'm Anamika, and before we start the workshop, I would like to run through a small presentation to share the purpose, flow, application, and benefits of being a part of this program. So, as I mentioned, Project Learn aims at helping you kickstart your career in the domain of augmented reality by training you in the technology. The program structure is divided into three broad stages. In the first stage, we walk you through the Spark AR Studio and teach you how to create your first AR effect from scratch, which involves importing assets, canvas, face tracking, patch editor, and generating test link. In the second phase, we move a step further, teaching you about advanced filters and share with you Spark AR policies before you can finally submit your effect. Submission of your effect will get you a meta certification and access to resources that will help you prepare for the hackathon. In the final phase, we will host hackathon in your college level and at pan India level. You would be rewarded and recognized for your efforts and contribution. Before I move any further, let me quickly introduce Spark Air Studio to you all. Spark Air Studio is a tool used by a global community of creators and brands to create and share AR experiences with Facebook family of apps. And an augmented reality is an interactive experience which digitally enhances what can be seen, heard, touched in the real world. At the moment, we have over 600 million users using AR and Meta apps. Let's quickly have a look at what is happening in the world of AR. So there are four key capabilities where AR is being used currently. To give you a brief insight on where AR is being used, we have all come across these face filters on Instagram where we can add a mask on our face. This is done by using face tracking capability. IKEA, the most popular Swedish chain of home furnishing store, uses AR to help customers choose the right furniture for their home through the world tracking capability. Similarly, while QR codes are normal to scan, we are also able to scan pamphlets and business cards using target tracking. Hand and body tracking is the latest capability that is introduced, which offers utility for fashion and e-commerce brands, allowing users to try an outfit digitally before they can click on purchase. So these are a few effects which I'm pretty sure you must have tried, using while using Instagram. For example, the first one that you see here, the hair color changes when you scream, or getting a phone call from a celebrity. Similarly, AR also plays a very impressive role in escalating our gamifying experience by mapping effects with facial expressions, gestures, and head movement. AR has also played a very crucial role during the pandemic, bringing the world to a drawing room by emphasizing on the moment, making content much more interactive, enjoyable, and memorable. Having said this, what happens to the effect I have created? Well, the effect that you create, it is published on the Instagram user page in the stories section and in the reels. And the most amazing part of this is that your effect is available to the audience worldwide to use and experience. Now, I have made my effect, I have published it on Instagram and people are using it, but how does it help me professionally? So there are many ways in which you can use AR effects to your advantage. You can monetize the platform by building interactive AR effects for brands and creators. You can become an AR UX researcher, AR developer, and educator. You can leverage AR in your career by identifying and solving problems. And you can also take augmented reality career further by learning VR and XR. With so many advantages, both immediate and long term, I'm pretty sure you're going to make the most of these workshops. We had shared with you a downloading link for Spark Air Studio in the email that we shared. I hope you have downloaded it. And in case you haven't done it, I request you to quickly do that before we begin the session. And to quickly also introduce you to the mentor today, we have with us Chavi Garg, who's an AR creator since last 2 years and has created some amazing AR effects during her journey. She was a top five in the Meta Spark AR India Brand Challenge. So today, Shavi is going to take you through your first AR effect. She would be guiding you on how to create your first AR effect. I hope you make the most of it. So I'm inviting Chavi on stage. Hi, Chavi.
Hello, ma'am. Thanks a lot for such an amazing introduction. I'm really glad to be here today, and today it's gonna be a really great session, like about AR and how Spark AR works. I'm very much excited for that.
So what are we going to do today, Chavi? This thing? What description?
Okay, so today we are today we first understand that what is augmented reality, and then we will be making an effect in which there will be a mask on the face, a very amazing mask, and also we'll be adding some functionalities of date, time, and also some background. So it's gonna be an amazing session, and we would be revolve around with various capabilities. So it's gonna be an amazing one.
Great. So I'm leaving the stage to you now. And please feel free to give me a shout out in case you need something.
Sure, thanks a lot.
Thanks a ton.
Hi, I welcome you all in the today's workshop. Actually, I'm very much excited today because we are going to explore various functionalities today, and also apart from that, we would be understanding that what is actually AR, how it will help you in your future, and also various things. So I hope you all are excited for that, and also I'm very much excited as well at the same time for this amazing workshop. So yeah, let's first understand that what is actually augmented reality, and also before that, if you come up with any doubt, you can just drop it down, and we can just drop it there, and so that we can have a look into it, and we can understand, and just clear up all the doubts. Okay, so because ultimately this is the whole benefit of the life, with the explanation of what is actually augmented reality. So basically, augmented reality, or we can say AR, is a technology that actually represents, which actually presents us with some virtual objects and information in our field of vision. Okay, so for example, if you want to integrate, okay, the digital information with the user's environment in the real time, then you would be using AR for it. Like for example, right now there is no necklace in my neck, but yeah, with AR I can just use an effect of AR, and I can just put it up. So that's how it can be done easily. Yeah, so that's how it goes when you work with augmented reality. You come across with so many things. You actually get a opportunity to turn your imagination into the reality. So that's how it is done. And also apart from that, when you go out there and see that what people are doing, people are working on various fields, but yeah, this field is still uh, sometimes it feels like it is an untouched field. So there are a lot of opportunities that are waiting for you, and also there is so much to explore in AR, because it's a very amazing field. You can just explore, and you can have remote job, you can do freelancing in it, so it's very much easy to do so. And at the same time, it's very exciting because you are exploring a different field, and it's so good. Okay, let me just check it out for once. Give me a second. Let me just check my network. Do let me know if it's fine now.
It's better.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just checking out. So thanks a lot for the confirmation, ma'am. Yeah, I was saying that when we talk about augmented reality, there are various opportunities that are waiting for you out there, and also like when you step into a domain which is somehow untouched by the people around you, it is more exciting because you are exploring a very different field, and at the same time you are learning a lot of stuff with it, and like it feels so good with it. Okay, so that's all about the spark AR thing that you should just keep in your mind with like before starting, because there might be various questions that might be coming to your mind. So yeah, that's how. So there's a really like great future you can see in spark AR, so you can just step into it at least for once. You should try for it. Okay. um I am like, if you haven't downloaded the Spark AR Studio yet, I am sharing the link with you over the like chat box. You can just download your Spark AR Studio from this link, and it's very much easy. Or you can just Google it, Spark AR Studio download, and it's very much easy to do. So it's just one click. The installation is again very easy, so there won't be any sort of hassle that you would be like coming across. Okay, so yeah, you can just download the Spark AR Studio from then and there, and it's very much easy to do so. And yeah, so let me just share my screen, and let's see that how actually Spark AI Studio looks like, and also let's see how we can use these functionalities in a very good manner. Okay, so as you can see, this is my Spark AI Studio, and when you see this, you see that there are various things that are coming up here into the Spark AI Studio. Like the first thing is about the create new, the second is the learn, the third is recent projects, and then open. So like there are various templates that are provided to you into the create new, and also you can if you want to get started with a project, or for example you want to add some experience to it before starting the project, you can just like pick one of it. Like there are three options that are available for the first, that the first one is the blank project, second one is sharing experience, and the third one is the video calling experience. Now in the blank project, so like for example you're making an effect, and then and there you are understanding that okay, I am making this effect for the sharing experience, no, I'm making this effect for the video calling perspective, or for the ads perspective. So it totally depends. Okay, then what happens that you have the clarity in your mind that okay, I am making this particular effect for the ads, or for the video calling, or for the sharing experience, so you can download accordingly. You can just get started with the with your AR project accordingly. And then apart from that, what happens, you can see that there are various templates that are available to you. Okay, you can like, if you are a beginner, you can just click on any of the like template. You can see that how it looks like, and also how the whole Spark AI Studio is working with this. So you can have a look into it, and it's very much easy and great to do so. Yeah. So also, again, if you come up with any doubt, I would be really very happy to take them up all. You can just add up in the comment section, and yeah, we can like understand the functionalities better. So yeah, moving further with it, you can see that there are various templates that are available. Like this is a background template, this is a color filter, this is a face mask. So let's click on any one. Like for example, let's click on this face decoration. And when we actually click on this face decoration, we see that now a new window has opened. Yeah, so that's how it's looking like right now. So this is the face decoration, in which you can see that there's a specs on the nose. Okay, and that's how it is looking like. And at the left side, you can see that there's a face oculator, and also there are so many things, that there are so many functionalities that has been added into the left side. So what was the reason for adding the functionalities? Because ultimately you need to like see that how it's going to be look like, and also what will be the size. And apart from that, you also need to understand that like how the person would be taking this up. Like for example, now you made specs, okay, for like as your effect. Now for that you would be understanding that okay, how the specs would be putting up to the people with different face structures. So this is also a very huge point that you need to keep up in your mind. So yeah, that's how it works. And so you just need to keep in your mind that how it's looking, and also how you are utilizing your materials and assets at the same time. So this is the thing about the Spark AI Studio that I wanted to share with you. And also apart from that, as I have shared with you, there are various options like create new, and the second one is the learn. When you click on the learn, you can see that there are various like videos that are available to you from the experts right then and there, so that they can help you with your effects. Like for example, you want to get started with the scripting. See again, Spark AI is for everyone. It doesn't like ask you to be a coder or to be a designer or something like that. If you want to get started with it, you can be anyone. You can be a person who is from non-tech background. You can be a person who is from a tech background. It totally depends on how you want to do it. If you are this 1 hour of video, and then you can understand that functionality is very easy. So that's how it is to be distributed and done. And there are various videos that are available, and also there are some face reference assets that are available. You can click on recent projects and also check them out, and then accordingly you can open any of your project from your PC. So yeah, that's how it is to be done, and that's how it is like how it actually looks like. Now apart from that, let's move further with one more ma'am. Pallavi, okay, let me just check that out. Okay, let me just check it out. Give me just a second if there's an issue like that. Is it okay now? Can you please confirm? Do let me know if there is any issue still, or I should because ultimately right now things are going pretty well at my side when it comes to internet, but I don't know. I guess it's fine. Perfect. Great. So I'll just quickly reshare my screen, and let's understand every functionality again. Let's have a recap of it. Let's not waste much time, and perfect. Cool. So I was actually talking about various things, like for example how Spark AR works, and also there are various functionalities that are available into the Spark AR Studio, like for example the create new, and also there are various functionalities that are available. So you can choose accordingly which one you wanted to choose. And also like you can check out the learn section. It's very 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 important and amazing section at the same time, because there are various functionalities that has been explained here only. So yeah, you can check out the recent project that you have made. You can also open any of your project from your laptop. So that's how it actually looks like. Now what's new, you can also join the creator community. So that's actually amazing. Creator community is so fabulous. If you share any of your work over there, people will surely gonna appreciate it. People will gonna tell you in a very constructive manner that okay, you actually need to do these sort of things to make your effect more amazing. And if you want like more and more people check out your effect, so that's how it is to be done. So yeah, I guess community is very much helpful, and at the same time I also got into Spark AR from the community. So yeah, you can also check out the Spark AR community, which is by Reskill. You can just have a check on it, and that would be great. So yeah, we actually got to know about the face specs effect, and now we would be moving further with some more effects. So let's create a blank project for now. Yeah, so that's how the blank project is going to be look like. mm, just perfect. So that's how the Spark AI Studio actually looks like, and also I would be very happy if you could also learn about Spark AI Studio side by side with this live lecture, because ultimately it would be easy for you as well to ask your doubts easily, and also you won't be feeling shy in that. So yeah, do keep doing so. Let's now understand what are functionalities that are available into the Spark AI Studio. The first functionality that is available is about the scene panel. The second one is the asset panel. And the third one is the property and the transformers. Now, when we see into the top left corner, we can see that there is a scene panel. Now, in the scene panel, there are various things that are included, like the device, camera, focal distance, my ambient light, directional light. So that's how it is to be distributed. You know that all these functionalities are of a device, and also you would be adding all the materials into this only, because ultimately that's how you will be making up a filter. Okay, so all the in making things of a filter is to be done into the scene panel. And the second thing that comes into the picture is about the asset. So when you talk about the asset panel, it is very much important to understand one thing, that the asset panel plays a major role when it comes to the effects, because you might be receiving everything into the asset library somehow, because like it's something magic, it's something magical, and also it's something very much useful to everyone. So yeah, everyone tries their best to utilize all the Spark AR functionalities and also capabilities at the same time, and they should also explore more and more about the Spark AR Studio. So yeah, that's how it is to be done. Now, moving further with it, let's understand the other functionalities as well at the same time. So let's understand one more thing for now, that how the asset panel works. So to understand about the asset panel, let's go to the asset library as well. You can also add an asset from your computer as well. That's not an issue. You can see that there are various categories that has been divided. Like there are 7 categories. The one is the object, the second one is um, music and sound, the third one is the patch assets, the fourth one is the textures, then blocks, then script packages, and also the color alert. So there are various categories that has been divided. So let's go to the 3D object, and let's see that how, like, wow, amazing the 3D objects that are available to us. And also all these 3D objects are for free, so there won't be an issue for you to get started with your Spark AR journey. If you don't know how to use Blender and everything, you can just keep the Spark AI Studios help, and yeah, it will be there for you. Now, moving further with it, you can see that there are various music and sounds. There are also various patches that are available to you. So basically, there are various things that are available to you. So yeah, let's move further. Till then, again, if you have any doubt, you can ask me, or we can just carry forward our workshop to the next level. So now let's understand some more functionalities of the Spark AR Studio. To understand more about it, let's see how it actually works. Now you can see in the scene panel that there is a device, there's a camera, a focal distance, and various things. Now, a very important thing that you need to keep in mind, that let's take an example of a Maggie. Okay, for example, Okay, text is too small. Okay, so what they can do, they can just like have Spark Studio in their own laptops as well, because um okay, got it. Let me do something with that as well. Till then I'm figuring out, I would be very happy to give you an example of how things work in the Spark AI Studio, and let's understand that as well. So now, moving further with the scene panel and also the asset panel, let's take an example of a Maggie. Okay, now what happens when you are making a Maggie? So it's a very simple example to understand this very complicated concept. To be honest, so um, when it comes, like for example, you want to make a Maggie, so what are the things you would be needing? You would be needing water, you would be needing Maggie, and also the Maggie masala. That's it, we are just making the 2-minute one. Okay, now while making it, what you need to do? Okay, so first of all, you need to collect all these three things. After that only you will start making the Maggie by putting up everything accordingly. Okay, you just can't put masala first and then put Maggie after that. So that's not a thing that you would be doing. Okay, so that's how it is to be done. Now, to go to that step by step, first of all, you would be needing assets. What you would be needing? Assets to make a particular Maggie. So this is the one thing. Now, how assets are here? Like for example, to make a Maggie, I would be needing water, Maggie masala, and Maggie. Okay, now they are working like an asset. Now next thing what comes in making, like for example, the person is making the Maggie. Now if I am making a Maggie, what is happening, like there's a process that I would be following. Okay, now that particular process or that particular way of like writing up everything actually comes under to the scene panel. So that's how these both panels has been distributed. Let me just share my screen again and show you how it actually looks like. Yeah, now moving further with it, you can here see that there's a scene panel. Okay, now after the scene panel, there's an asset panel as well. Now after that, the asset panel, you can see that there are the properties and the transformers, like how the properties work. Like for example, you want the effect, the particular material or to the particular like object to be visible or not, or you just want to rotate it, you want to transform it. So that's how the right section is to be used. Now let's get started with our functionalities, and also let's understand that how other things work. And also there's one more thing. When you go to the left top corner, then you can see that there's one video sign that is appearing. When you click on it, you can also change the real time simulation by clicking on it. Like for example, these one are the provided one. I use these ones in one of my effects to understand that how it is working and how people would be seeing it. So yeah, that's how you can also check your effects. You can choose a good effect, a good real-time emulation, that whatever you want to, and then just convert it according to a good file size, and yeah, voila, it's done. Okay, yeah, so let's understand what we are going to make today. We are going to make a face tracker in which face tracker is basically making a filter in which there is an involvement of the face. Okay, so yeah, we would be understanding about the face tracker and also about various things. So yeah, let's get started with it. First of all, we click on the plus button, and also we'll be seeing that what is actually a face tracker means. When you click on this plus button, you see that there's a face tracker, and also when you click on the face tracker, before that you can see that there's a description that is given here. Okay, now what you can see, that it is written: find, follow and select a single face in your scene. Okay, what like there's a proper description of every object that is to be written here. You can just click on the object and then you can see the whole description of it accordingly, that what it does and what's the use of using this particular thing. So that's how it is being divided, all the objects. Now we go to the face tracker and we click on the insert button. Again, if you come up with any query, I would be very happy to take them all. You can just drop it into the comment section, and yeah, we would be very happy to answer them all. And don't again forget one thing, that it's a very good feel, it's amazing thing to just get started with a new functionality. And yeah, that's all. So let me just share it again. Perfect. So when we actually added a face tracker, you can see that okay, there is one thing that is to be written, property set by the tracked face. So we haven't tracked any sort of face, we just added a face tracker into it. But what's next? Why would I be tracking the face? For what material? So let's right click onto the face tracker and let's add an object of the face mesh onto it. When you actually added the material of the face mesh, now you can see that yes, the face, the particular face mesh has been like tracked by the face tracker. Now let's see one more thing. If I just click this face tracker and put it somewhere here, now you can see that it is not at all moving with the head. So this is a particular difference of the face tracker that you would be knowing about. Now, moving further with it, what you need to understand, you can see that there's a face tracker and you added a face mesh onto it. You can just, onto the right side, you can see that there's a option of material. You can add a material to it. You can also position it. You can also uh, check some great functionalities now. When you actually click on the plus button, you actually added a material to it. Now when you added a material, you can see that a new material has been added. Again, if you come across with any question, do add it into the comment section. Now when you added a material, you can just see that into your asset panel, that one material has been added. Let's just double click onto the material and let's change the material to hacker mask. Yeah, that's how the material name has been changed. And also what you need to do, you need to add an asset. Let's click on plus button, then import from computer. When you actually do so, import from computer, you would be receiving various options. Yeah, that's how the particular hacker mask is to be look like. And again, one more thing that I would be very happy to tell you all, that yes, like it's not that much difficult to get started with AR, but again, you just need to give it a try and you just need to push yourself to work on augmented reality. Yeah. So as you can see that we added a texture of the hacker mask. Now what you need to know, you actually go to the material and we'll add a texture of the hacker mask to it. You can see that we have added a texture to it, but there's a problem that it's appearing quite grayish. So what you need to do, you need to change the shader type to, you can see that there are various shader types that are available: flat, physically based, face paint, etc. So let's click on different and let's see which shader type would be the best for us. Okay, I guess the best shader type would be the flat, because this is actually the real image that I took from the internet, because it's very much easy to find. It was just one click. I just typed hacker mask images and I got this. It's not that much difficult. And also apart from that, if you are doing so, You just need to remove the background as well, else it will be looking so dizzy and weird. So do remove the background while using these assets. So this is the one thing that you need to keep in your mind. And also apart from that, if you go to this color and if you change it, then you can see you can work with the functionality with this functionality as well. Yeah, so that's how it is to be now. So let's keep it white for now. Let's not color it. So yeah, that's how you actually added a face tracker to it. Now let's see some more functionalities. When you click on the plus button, you would be jumping to the 2D objects. When you actually go to the 2D objects, that now you can see that there are various things that are coming up. That is canvas, rectangle, 2D stacked, and 2D text. Oh, let's go to the canvas. Let's insert a canvas to it. Now, after adding a canvas to it, let's add one more thing. Yeah, let's add a 2D text to it. Let's add one more 2D text to it. So yeah, why we actually added? Let's add date and time. Date. Day is the day of the week. Day. Date. Perfect. Cool. So that's how it is to be done. Now, after that, when you go to the date, you can see that there are so many properties that are coming up onto the right panel. Now, when you are just searching for these, you can see that there's a text that is already written. That is a text. Let's cut it off and also let's insert one thing that is what we actually are. We are adding date to it. Day, date. So let's add date in the shortcut. Now you can see that we have successfully added a date to it, but there's one issue to it. Let's just, yeah. So what we need to do, we just need to click on insert and click on the day short. It is being added now. Go to the, let's name it as a day. Now go to the day and remove the text and insert it as not day. But yeah. Now what you need to do, you just need to go on the date and just change the view to the back. Now you can see clearly. Now zoom it a little bit. Let's keep it somewhere here. And here you can also work with the positions. Yeah, it's looking so amazing. Now you can go to the day text and again do the same thing. Drag it over there. Perfect. It's looking quite good and amazing at the same time. Now moving further with it, let's see what all functionalities that we can do. Also again, if you come up with any doubt, you can just text is not being able to understand. Okay, I'll just explain the text thing again. And also like if you are coming up with any doubt, please drop it into the comment section. If I'm explaining anything, please like tell me if like you are being understood or not. At least put some yes or no into the comment section so that I can have a track that like what all things are being understood by you all or not. Okay, so let me just again share my screen and let me just explain the text part again to you. Okay, let's delete everything. It's just a face mask right now. Now we are just having a face mask for now. Let's do one thing, go to this face tracker and make it not visible. Cool. Now you can see that there is nothing on the screen. It's just a plain screen. I have made the face mesh for now invisible so that you can understand the functionalities of a canvas in which you are adding a 2D text to it. Okay, and also adding a 2D text is like very amazing because you can just write, like for example, yesterday was Independence Day, so you could make a filter of happy independent, like writing happy Independence Day, adding some like good what we can say, some tattoo or something on the face, or adding a hat. So that's how you could have done it. So yeah, you can make effects for that as well. Now what you need to do, you would be needing to add what, let's understand what is like needed to be added. Now go to the plus sign. When you go to the plus sign, you would be adding a canvas. Now why we would be adding a canvas, you can see it is written, a container for laying out 2D objects and making them responsive to the size of the screen. Now why we actually added a 2D like canvas, because it will help you, like it's basically a container of the 2D objects. Let's add the canvas, and we would be adding all the 2D text to it. Okay, now what we would be doing, we would be right clicking on it and add a project of the 2D text. Okay, now apart from that, now you can see that a 2D text like has been added. Okay, what you need to do, you just need to first change the name of the 2D text object. Okay, let's name it as the day of the week. Okay, we have named it, and also if you come across within nothing. Yeah, you have added a canvas. Okay, why we actually added a canvas, so that we can, basically canvas is a container of the 2D objects. Okay, so basically a 2D text is also a 2D object, so that's why we are putting the 2D text into the canvas. Okay, so that's the main reason of having a canvas in our scene panel right now. Now as you can see that we have added a canvas into our scene panel. Now we have added text to it. What we did, we actually renamed the text to the day of the week so that we can like have an understanding of this particular functionality later on as well. Now what you need to do, you need to go and remove the word text to it, and you would be needing to add to insert a dynamic text. How to add a dynamic text, you can see that you just need to click on the insert button that is to the right side of the screen, into the like properties and the transformations. Now you can see that we need to insert few things that is being used now. What, like for example, we are working on the day of the week, so let's add day of the week. That's how it's looking. Pretty cool. Now you just need to click on it and drag it, and yeah, it's done. Perfect. So that's how you can add um, a text into your effect. It's very much easy. Now when you right click on the canvas again, you can add an object of the 2D text again. You can add a date to it. Date. Let's not add date. Let's add date for now. When we have added the date to it, So you can see a text is coming up over here. Let's remove the word text and let's add a date. Perfect, it's looking nice. Now what you need to, you just need to drag it up, and day of the week, let's drag it somewhere here. Now you can actually work with these functionalities like this. It's very much easy to do. So it's a very simple drag and drop that you would be needing to do. So yeah, it will help you in understanding the Spark AI Studio nicely, and also would be able to make you an amazing AR creator. Okay, so now let's move further with it. So as you can see that we have added a date and time. It's a dynamic date and time. That's how it's looking. Now what we can do, we can just go to the face tracker and make it visible. So yeah, that's how it is to be look like. And also let's go to the like asset library and see what all things that are available for us. There is a 3D object that is available. Let's search for hack into our 3D library, and let's see if there's something good into it that we can use in the 3D object. Yeah, so what we can do, we can just have this one particular, okay, and we can just understand how it works and how the 3D object is being looking like. So yeah, let's add any of the particular 3D object. Yeah, that's how it's looking. It's looking quite nice. Let's import it for free. I guess it has been imported. Yeah, you can see it has been imported into your asset library. Into the left bottom side, you can see that in the asset library, hacking screen has been added. So you just need to drag it up, and now that's how it's looking like. Okay, so you can just drag, and you can drop it off. What you can also do, you can also, yeah, so you can also drag it here like this. You can also what you can do here, you can see that there are three things that are available just in front, just at the center of the screen. Upper side, you can see that there are three things that are available. One is the position. You can adjust the position of the selected object or the selected objects. What you can do, you can also rotate the selected object or the objects. Here you can see I've clicked on this, and here I can just rotate it accordingly, what in whatever manner I want to. Yeah, so that's how it is to be done. Now moving further with it, let's understand one more thing, that how to scale it up. You can see in the third thing, you can also edit the scale. You can click on this, and what you can do, you can like resize it. Or the second thing, the second way of doing it is, go to this right side. When you click on when you click on this particular 3D object, when you see onto your right side, you can see that there is a position, scale and rotation that is given. What you need to, you just need to change the scale of it. 0.7, 0.7. That's how it is to be done. So yeah, you can add a 3D object as well. You can add one, you can add some more functionalities to it if you want to. So you can just play around with more and more functionalities. You can understand about Spark. Yeah, it's very easy to do, so it's not that much difficult, because ultimately Spark yeah is an amazing platform to like discover various things. So yeah, that's how it currently looks like. And let's not make it visible for now, because we have so many things right now. We have the face tracker, we have the face as well, a mask, and also the date and time. So let's not add some more functionalities. Also, you can just change the font of the 2D text if you want to. You can see that there's an option of the font. You can just change it. Yeah, it's looking perfect. And also, if you go to the date, you can again change it. It's something this, I don't know. Yeah, so perfect. You can see that how the text is being looking like. And yeah, it's looking perfect now. Moving further with it, what you can do, you can test your particular effect onto your device as well. If you go to this, you can add experience as well. How you can add experience, you can see that right now no experience has been selected. Let's click on to the add experience and insert the sharing experience. And yeah, it's done. Why we use the sharing experience now? This effect can be used for the sharing experience, like in the stories, in the post, in the reels. That's how it is to be done. Now you can just send the test link onto your Instagram on or onto your Facebook. It's totally up to you. That's how it is done. Let's wait till the effect link, the test link is being sent to your Instagram. Now moving further with it, you might have like when you click on to this, you might have received a notification onto your Instagram. Or sometimes what happened, due to some glitches, the people don't get the notification or something like that. Here you can get the test link as well. You can copy this test link and share it over, or like with your friends. If you want to, you can maximum 50 users only can use this. Okay, now you can just test this effect onto your face and see that how it is looking like. And also, apart from that, you can just make a amazing demo video out of it. Because when you go to this button of the publish, then you actually get this option of the publish your effect, and then you just need to click on upload. So that's how your effect is to be published onto the Spark AR Hub. It will take like 1 to 2 minutes to get published. And then we would be needing a demo video as well, so it is a good practice to make a demo video while testing the link. So yeah, that's how it's. Just give me a second, let me just check my ID first. mm. Till then, what you can do, you can just check your filters. You can go and see some more effects, and also you can explore more and more about it. And apart from that, make an amazing, what you can say, you can just make some amazing AR effects. And it's so good to do so. Yeah, we can see now here. That's how it is going to be look like when you want to publish your effect. Okay, now let's just first have a recap that what all things that we have understood in the today's workshop. The first thing that we understood is about the face tracker. That first, there's a functionality into the Spark AR hub of the face tracker, which is used to track your face. And you can just add things to it. Like for example, you want to add a tattoo onto your face, or for example, you want to add some mask onto your face, so you need a face tracker for it. Okay, after that, after doing it, you can add some face mesh to it, and you can add a mask accordingly. You can choose a material according to your own wish. Now moving further with that, if you want to add some text, like for example, let's take an example. You just want to add happy birthday as well. Okay, so it's very much easy to do so. What we would be doing, we would be like adding a text like this. Okay, so we can't add like, yeah, so let's delete, let's what we can do, let's just cut this up for once to understand. Yeah, here you can see that, yeah, it's looking like, yeah, happy birthday. That's how you can add text as well onto your like AR effects. It's very much easy to do so. You can also add 3D text. It's totally up to you that what sort of text you want to use. You can play around with the color of the effect. You can also see the line spacing. You can also look around the dynamic text if you want to add that. We just added. Okay, like for example, previously we had this with us. So yeah, that's how it is to be done. Let's keep it somewhere here. Yeah, perfect. So these are few functionalities that can be easily added into your AR effect, and also you can add some 3D objects as well into your AR effect. You can have those 3D objects from the AR library which is available, and all the assets that are available there are free, so you won't be worrying about anything. Okay, so that's how you can also add some 3D objects to your effect. You can also add some text, and you can make it more cool and amazing at the same time. Okay, so yeah, that's all about our AR effect journey, and let's understand how you can publish it. So yeah, let's see that how our AR effect is to be going to be look like. Now if you go and first of all you just need to give a unique name to your effect. So hacker. Okay, let's like I just name this particular effect as a hacker. Okay, it's totally up to you what sort of name you want to give to your effect. It should be amazing, it should be unique, and it should be cool. Now you can also specify the platforms, or you can use all platform. It's totally up to you. It sometimes it also depends that okay which functionality you are using. Like for example, if you are using like few function, like for example there are some functionalities, if you use them they won't work on your video call experiences. Okay, so you also need to keep this in your mind. After that you can add some categories as well at the same time. Let's add some categories like for example, it is for the selfies, it is for the appearance. It can be weird or scary for someone, it's like hacking or something. And yeah, it's a very sci-fi thing. Okay, so yeah, you can add at least up to 4 categories into your effect. And let's add some keywords, like for example, if I am a user and I am browsing effects onto the Instagram or Facebook, so I might be, if I'll search with this keyword into that particular from so many like thousands or like millions of effects, so my effect will come onto the top. Like for example, if a person would search hacker, so yeah, that person would be easily be able to find my effect. So you can just add up to 20 keywords accordingly. Okay, if you want to get some more engagement, it's totally optional, you can also keep it blank. But it's like for example, if you want some good engagement onto your effect, then you can do so. Like for example, let's add hacker, we have use some date and time as well. You can use some gamifying name, hacking, or anything that you want to. Now what's next, you just you can also add, you actually have to add a demo video for it, because it is very much important to add a demo video, because you just made an effect. Now what happens, like before like when you upload the effect onto your profile, so that's how it is, so that's how your profile looks like. And here your effect comes. Okay, so there is a demo video that goes into, there's a like thumbnail of that particular effect video, and also there's a image. Okay, like for example, you can see that there is an icon as well. Okay, that is to be used. So you can like choose accordingly. You can add up your demo video, upload it. You can choose the icon. If you want to choose the particular icon from the video thumbnail, it's totally up to you. If not, you can also upload it from your like a PC or laptop or computer, whatever it is. Okay. And also, for example, if you're making that particular effect with any of your friend or something like that, you can also add collaborators to it. And it's actually great because you both will be receiving all the insights and everything. So yeah, that's how it is to be done. And then just click on the submit button, and that's how your effect will be submitted. So yeah, that's how yeah, so that's how you can just get started with your AR journey. And also that's how you can actually publish your effect onto the Spark AR Hub. And now let me just quickly show you that how actually Spark AR Hub looks like. And how you can access your Spark AR Hub. And also, apart from that, when you go and see a Spark AR Hub, it feels actually so good to see those amazing insights over there. It's so good, and that particular feeling is amazing. So let me just quickly share my screen and we'll show you this. Yeah, so you can see like from past past 28 days, I received these many k opens and captures in my effects. And also, if you'll go to this particular effect, you can see. So that's how it's particularly looking like. It's a like sky bg that I used into it. Okay, so yeah, that's how it looks like. For example, if I go to this one, you can see the insights, that how many number of opens that I received. You can see the proper insights as well, like this. Okay, it's very much amazing. Like you can see that like what sort of people from which country are they using it most. And okay, like what are the top cities and what are the top languages. So there are various like amazing insight that you receive whenever you submit your AR effect. Okay. And also, when you submit your AR effect, obviously, you would be filling up the form for the submission of your effect. Okay, so that we could also provide you the meta certificate. So for that, what you need to do, you just need to click on these three dots. When you click on this, you see that there's a test on device, copy effect ID, copy owner ID. And so there are these things that are available. What you need to do, you need to copy effect ID and paste it into your submission form. Then again, you can copy owner ID and paste it onto your submission form from here. Now you would also be requiring to add the effect URL. So for that, you need to click on the share button and just click onto this particular link. And yeah, you can see the link has been copied to the clipboard, and you just need to paste it onto your Spark AR submission form. So yeah, that's how you can also submit your AR effect. And also, we would be very happy to see all your effects, and would be very exciting to see that how you are making so many great and great effects. We are just waiting for that. And also, let me just um, like move you around some of the Spark AR policies, Meta Spark AR policies, that you need to keep in your mind while like making your effect and also while submitting it. So yeah, let's understand that as well. So whenever you are making an effect, it is very much important to keep this in your mind, that your effects performance should be great. The visual text and the voice intents should be nicely done. And the effects must use only must only use capabilities permitted on the Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, or portal. Okay, so it's a very like important point. Now, apart from that, when we go to the part two, it's about the metadata and the media. Okay, so for example, you shouldn't be using, like, misusing anyone's name, or also there shouldn't be any sort of duplication sort of names. And also when it comes to the demo video, now here you can see, so in this case, this particular real time simulation was provided to me by the Meta Spark AI Studio. So I can't use this particular real time simulation for my submission of the effect, or like as a thumbnail into my effect, because if I'll do so, my effect would be rejected. So it's very much important to keep this in your mind, that you shouldn't be using it, else your effect would be rejected. Now apart from that, when we go to the part 3, that the AR content standards, that Facebook, you just have a look into the Facebook community standards and also the Instagram community guidelines. Now apart from that, you can also see that yes, your content should not be shocking, or should not promote any sort of illegal products, and it shouldn't be discriminating, or should be like coming into any sort of spammy or misleading thing. So obviously, you just can't use your effect, you just can't misuse your effect. And also, uh, effect making is very amazing thing. So just keep this in your mind, that your effect is good for people, and people shouldn't be misusing your effect. Okay. Now apart from that, there are some intellectual property as well. You can just have a look into it. So yeah, that's all about the Spark AR policies as well at the same time. So I hope you all love the workshop, and also you can just go and make some great amazing effect today. And also, the submission form would be, we would surely be like putting up the submission form into the comment below. You can just have a look into it, you can submit your form then and there, and we would be very much happy to see all your effects. And we are waiting for it, obviously. And obviously, apart from that, we expect that you make some great effects, and we will be like talking about some more and more effects. In the next workshop, we will be talking about some advanced capabilities. So yeah, be ready for that. And I would be expecting some amazing effects. So just give me a second, I'll just put up the submission form into the comment section. Till then, if you have any doubt, you can just put it in the comment section. Like, can you please come again, like what options you are talking about? Because there are various things, are you talking about the Spark AR hub, or which options? Like, are you talking again, like edit ones, like what all options that you will be receiving into the Spark AR Studio. I'll just quickly share my screen, and then you can just have a look into it and do let me know. Just give me 1 second. Let me just share the form with you all. Yeah. So here is the submission form. You can submit your AR effects here, and I would be very much excited to see them all. And yeah, again, it would be really great if you can specify more about the edit ones, because there are various options that we receive into the Spark AR Studio that I'll just show you. I'll just quickly share my screen, and we'll show you that how it actually looks like. Yeah, again, you can just submit your AR effects over this form. Perfect. So yeah, when you go to the Spark AR Studio, you actually receive various options. Okay, where you can edit or where you can understand more about the functionalities. Okay, so perfect. Now you can see that there are various options, like there are various places where you can just edit your effect, or you can just play around the functionalities. See, again, I'll just brief you up that what all functionalities that we actually talked about. The first one is about the face mesh. Okay, so firstly we wanted to add a mask onto our face. Okay, if I want to add a mask to my face, so I would be needing a face tracker for that. Okay, if I okay if I'll just put this face mesh out of this face tracker, now it is not at all tracking the face, you can see. Okay, the mask is there, but it is not tracking the face, it is not at all moving with the face. So that's why what we did, we added a face tracker and we put it the face mesh into the face track. This is the first functionality that we discussed. The second functionality that we discussed about the text. Okay, how we can add a 2D text into our effect. So if you want to add a 2D text into your effect, what you need to have, you need to have a canvas for it, for that, because canvas is basically a container of the 2D objects. Okay, now we have the canvas and we added day and the date. Okay, it's very easy to do. So you can just insert a dynamic text. You can what all edits you can have here, you can edit form. Okay, you can font can be edited. You have various font options. You can see onto your right side that there are various font options that are available, and apart from that, you can scale to fit. You can see that how you want to keep it, or you can see okay what should be the font size. Apart from that, you can see that what color you want to choose. Okay, if you'll see that, okay, let's okay, I think that this pink color is looking good, so I can keep a pink color onto it. You can play around with the alignment as well. So there are various properties that are available. You can just have a look into it. You can see that which one you want to understand and you want to try it out. So this is a thing that you can explore more. And also apart from that, you can add some 3D objects as well to it. It's very much easy to do so. You just need to go to the asset library. When you go to the asset library, into the 3D objects, you just need to search for example, I want to have a 3D object of a view person. So there are various 3D objects that are coming up here. I can choose any of the 3D objects onto here. I just need to click onto it, and I just need to click on import free. So that's how the 3D objects would be imported to my AR file. Okay, you can see that it is being downloaded. Now it is being done. Now I will be going here, and here you can see that it has been added. What you need to, you just need to drag and drop it here. Okay, now you can see the particular object is way too large, so you need to go to the right side and you need to play around with the properties of the scale. So how you would be doing that? You would be changing the scale size. So why would I be changing the scale size? Because scale size is basically resizing the particular size of the object. Okay, so now for example, now you can see there are three axes: x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. So here you can just change the size, like for example, you can keep it as 1, 0.1, 0.1, and 0.1. Now it's looking good. Okay, now you can see it's quite better, and what you can do, you can just drag this particular and keep it anywhere you want to. So that's how a 3D objects can also be very easily added to your AR effect. So these are few things that I discussed, and do let me know if you are like confused anywhere. I would be happy to. Okay, okay, understood. Just give me a second, I'll just reopen the application. Perfect. Now you can see when you open the Spark AR Studio, so there are various options that comes to your comes. The first option that you actually receive is about the experience, that what experience you actually want to add onto your Spark AR. Okay, like for example, the first thing is about the blank project, then it goes with the sharing experience, and also it goes with the video calling experience. Now when you actually like drag your mouse and keep it over this particular sharing experience, you can see that it is showing the description, like it is the AR for the stories, reels, post, and messages. Now you can see when you actually go to your Instagram or Facebook, you can see that there are various filters that show up, that you can use for your stories, post, reels, and messages. So there are that, so those particular filters are the particular filters that are made for your sharing experience only. But again, it is not important that every effect that you are using for your stories is or can be used for your video calling experience. Okay, so when you drag your mouse and put it over the video calling experience, you can see that it is written that it is the AR for the real time calls. Okay, so you can see that, okay, it is for the video calling experience. Like for example, I am having a video call chat with a friend of mine, so that time I would be like requiring some face filters. Okay, so obviously it is not possible to have the world AR is basically like there was a Ferrari effect that was very much trendy somehow few days back. So those actually comes into the world AR. Okay, like the effects that immerse with your environment. Okay, like face effects are basically that if that like immerses with your face. Okay, world AR is basically from your environment. So that's the basic difference. So you can have the video calling experience as well, or sometimes what happens, you are just sitting and you just want to make an effect, so you are not actually clear up that what sort of effect you want to use. So that's why you just go and have a blank project. Okay, then you just scroll it up, you can see that there are various templates that are available. Okay, over there you can have a look into it, that there are various templates that are available. You can have a look into it, you can see that how it is looking, and also you can use it. Like for example, you are making an effect that requires a specs. Okay, then you can just easily use this particular template, add some more functionalities to it, and yeah, it's done. Okay, so that's how you can use these templates, and also you can use these templates for your better understanding. Like for example, you are trying to make an effect in which you want to change the color of the hair. Okay, let's take an example of this. So when you go to this particular template, you can see that there are various things that are available. You can see that this is the basically the patch editor. There are various patches that are here, and also you can see that okay, this particular 3D object that they has used from the asset library, and that's how it is particularly looking like. Okay, so what you can do, you can understand more about this effect by by having a look onto the template. Okay, so this is the main use of template that you can understand. Okay, so that's how all these things are available. Now if you go to the learn section, here as well you can see that there are various videos that are available. If you want to learn more about the Spark AR, if you want to learn more about the functionalities, you can just have a look into it. You can, like for example, if you want to get started with the scripting, you can just click onto this video, and you can have a proper idea that how you can get started with the scripting. Okay, so that's it's a very amazing like to be honest section, because here you get the whole gist of the basics and also the advanced capabilities. Okay, and also you can have a look into your recent projects. You can open any of your project that is into your laptop or PC. So these are few functionalities. I hope it is clear, and do let me know if it is. Yeah, so I guess that's all for the today's workshop, and thanks a lot everyone for joining in, and I'm very much excited to see all your effects. And do let me know in the comments below if you get stuck anywhere. I would be very much happy to solve all of your doubts, and we would be meeting again into the next workshop. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, and also turn your imagination into the reality using the Sparkia Studio. So yeah, uh, have a great day, and we would have very happy to see all your effects. Thank you.